Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. Let's see the stat sheet here for Darius Garland.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Thomas is out there with Russell. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, at the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now, here's Mobley. Mitchell kicks to Strus. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brooklyn with the ball. Russell left side. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just willing that one in. That's a tough shot there by Russell.
Mitchell outside. Mobley trying to free himself up. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Thomas against Mitchell. Thomas, no luck. From 11 feet away, and he hits the jump shot.
I love seeing guys use the mid-range. Mitchell, that's just some smart basketball.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Russell passes to Thomas. Back to Russell. Claxton, a screen on Garland. Russell from long range. They get the rebound. From deep, Johnson. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. It's Strus on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Nifty move. Garland dishes to Mobley. From 13, it's hauled in by Claxton.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake. Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
Now, here's Garland. Last game we saw him score 13. Pass to Mobley. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Mitchell against Thomas. Five on the clock. Shoots the 3. And the Nets miss again.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And they take the lead. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
And Mitchell makes scoring look so easy. That jumper he's got is lethal.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Max Strus. Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Pass to Claxton. It's Thomas high post. And the slam dunk by Russell.
I love the spatial awareness from Russell. Saw how much room he had and just took it aggressively.
Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. Mitchell outside. On the wing, and it's good off the glass. Mitchell's got 6. Brooklyn trailing. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Garland kicks to Allen. Garland surveying the D. Over Russell. Garland, no good. The net shooting in the early going here, pretty dreadful, 22%. Johnson outside. Claxton finds Johnson. It's Thomas outside. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
For Cleveland, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Hunter on the wing. Nothing on the board. Mobley outside. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Johnson with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Claxton with the bucket. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Garland the pass to Allen. Allen a screen on Johnson. Back to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Brooklyn's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Outside Thomas. And a miss there on the triple.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Garland dishes to Mobley. Pass to Hunter. Mitchell outside. Over Thomas. That's short off the rim. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Nets. They're up by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
Here's Johnson. No scoring in this one. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Wilson. Johnson is out there with Williams. Then it's Sharp. And it's Clowney in at the 4. Here's Hunter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Now, how about the strength and focus on that one? It's clear Hunter up to the challenge at finishing on a physical defense.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
One shot.
Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
And so here's Cleveland after Keon Johnson's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Mobley, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Since his first day in the league, Richard, Evan Mobley has been an elite defender.
And that's why he's been compared to Hall of Famers like Kevin Garnett. But we still need to see him develop the offensive end for those comparisons to be fair.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. And both free throws good for Mobley. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now here's Williams. Still scoreless. Pass to Clowney. 4 on the clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Strus with it. Williams picks him up. Strus kicks to Okoro. Drops in the tray. Okoro's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have been the top offensive squad since the All-Star break. Second, the Cavaliers.
And as we get to the stretch run of this season, it seems their offense has improved. I mean, they're really getting comfortable with one another, and their production has also increased.
Nets trail by 7. Outside Williams. Back to Johnson. Looking to end the run. Hunter grabs the miss.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Mobley the pass to Jerome. Hunter with it. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Shot clock at 2. There's Jerome. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now, here's Johnson. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Wilson. Nets passing it around. Williams a screen on Hunter. Here's Clowney. And again, it's the Nets missing.
No matter what looks they get,
They just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Williams. Isaac Okoro missing his last shot. Shot's good by Wilson.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Jerome. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Cameron Thomas comes in for Williams. And Trendon Watford subbed in for Johnson. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
He's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Hunter kicks to Garland. Strus passes to Garland. To the inside, here's Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Cavs. The Nets have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Richard, what's an element of the Cleveland Cavaliers team that you really appreciate?
How about their defensive efforts, Kevin? That's what impresses me the most. This squad does a good job of putting pressure on shooters and scraping that glass after a contest.
Thomas against Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
Expect to see them being much more careful tonight because of that. Maybe being a little less aggressive.
A shot by Wilson, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Now, here's Mitchell. No good there.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to Watford. Back to Wilson. There's the drive. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Mobley.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on that one. Cavaliers making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Trendon Watford. He hits the second from the line. You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard. And you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
Free throw good, Garland. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Williams, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Both free throws good from Garland.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Johnson outside. Over Mobley. The putback. Claxton on the follow. Claxton's got his second bucket of the night.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Garland finds Allen. Now, here's Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Stolen by Thomas. Here's the break. Here's Williams. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his third assist on the night. Now Mitchell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Here's Williams. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cavaliers lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Bulls, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Nets.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. There were a few calls they thought should have gone their way, but you can't rely on the refs to bail you out. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 5. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Here's Mobley following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. And that one's good, Mitchell.
And this is what we've come to expect from Mitchell. He is just a monster offensively.
Russell passes to Johnson. Nobody near Williams. Again, the miss by Williams. Cleveland leading by 4. It's Strus on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
All right, a chance to look at stats for D'Angelo Russell. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up 13 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
From deep, Thomas. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Claxton against Allen. 6 to shoot. A 3-ball. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And Allen slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. The Cavaliers 4th.
And look, that stat is absolutely no fluke. It's just a matter of getting hot from long range. They are working hard to find good, open looks from the perimeter.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And here's Russell. He's making his presence felt offensively with a scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And here's Strus for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist on the night. So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots. When you have a shooter like Cam Johnson, you're running that play with confidence.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Garland against Russell. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Outside Williams. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Russell passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Good work in the pick and roll. I like it when Russell looks to distribute in these sets.
Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Nets trail by 10. And here is Johnson. Claxton is screen on Mobley. Inside. For Brooklyn, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Claxton. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Max Strus. And then for Brooklyn, Wilson, he's checked in for Williams. Johnson comes in for Cameron Thomas. And Trendon Watford subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Mitchell. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Johnson attacking. Here's Watford. Hasn't made one yet. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Johnson. Cleveland's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Mobley outside. Mobley a screen. Hunter for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Wilson kicks to Johnson. 1:21 left in the third. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Just 3 to shoot. The shot by Wilson, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Mitchell looking it over. Back to Mobley. Allen against Claxton. Down low. The rebound by Watford. Nets trail by 6. 43 seconds left in the third. Pass to Johnson. Now Watford. Here's the 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mobley dishes to Mitchell to the middle. Wilson against Hunter. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside Garland. The Cavaliers with another miss. Johnson with it. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers ahead, up 6. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Cleveland leading by 6. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Johnson. Also, Trendon Watford is out there. Sharp out there with Martin. And it's Clowney in at the 4-man position. Now, Watford. After Darius Garland missing on that last 3-pointer. Up top, Sharp. He's covered by Thompson. 3-pointer. Martin hits it from 3-point range. Martin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Jerome passes to Garland. Knocks down the 10-footer.
You gotta be right on Garland from that mid-range spot because he is lethal from there.
Here's Watford, guarded by Garland. Watford passes to Johnson. Takes a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Cavaliers leading. Pass to Strus. The 3 from Garland. Another miss by Garland.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Watford with it. Back to Johnson. For the 3. The 3-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Hunter. Stolen by Martin. Pass to Johnson. Here's Clowney. Sharp, the pass to Johnson. And Johnson missing again. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've led by as much as 10, and it's in there.
Yeah, this is where Thompson wants to do his scoring. Close in the paint.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. For the Cavaliers, Allen's checked in for Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordi Fernandez as he talked with his team. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Mobley the pass to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mitchell left side. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 21 in the game.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Nets trail by 3. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Johnson outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Garland, and the shot no good, a bit short. The Nets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Russell dishes to Johnson. Outside for Thomas. Paxton a screen on Garland. Thomas outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Claxton. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Russell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Thomas.
They needed that bucket, and Thomas is demonstrating some leadership, helping them get
Put it down! Whoa!
Oh, my gracious, way to get up. Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Thomas picks to Russell. Shoots over Garland. Russell with the bucket.
Oh, Mr. Ice in his veins himself. Fearless play from Russell. He doesn't let the stakes bother him at all.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Russell with the rebound. Nets trail by 4. Pass to Thomas. To the paint. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
The first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. There's Russell with the three. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
An experienced player who is never shy. Russell, he owns the big moment.
Here's Mitchell. Count it!
The moment is never too big for Donovan Mitchell.
Here's Thomas.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. The rebound by Mitchell. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Johnson outside from the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throw put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game out.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Donovan. high execution from the team tonight. Did you think the focus was there collectively?
Most definitely. I think, if we don't focus, we might let this game slip away. But for us, it's continuing to plug away. And we're not at our 100% yet. We're not at our best, but we have a lot more things to improve on. But our focus and attention to details really was getting us through.
Looks like you're building towards something special, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, D.A., thanks again. And that about wraps it up. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Tobias Harris.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Now Washington's starting five. We've got Bilal Coulibaly, George out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Sarr in at the 5 down low. And for the Pistons, Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cade Cunningham out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Duren in at center. Well, this last stretch of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, B.A., I made it 19 years in the league, and at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Cunningham. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this is where Cade Cunningham showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. This makes him special.
George outside. Cunningham against Poole. 5 on the clock. The floater. And it's Harris with the rebound. And Harris has got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Harris. Cunningham outside. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Cunningham's got 5 now.
And right now, Cunningham has that shot dialed in.
With the Bradley Beal trade, Washington made it clear they were going in a new direction, Brent.
Yeah, it felt like the Wizards were stuck in the Delaware just a little bit. They won 34 or 35 games for 3 straight seasons, and trading away Bradley Beal was an admittance to, hey, we've got to start over. We've got to do something to get some younger players in here on the roster and give us some flexibility. The future is now for the Washington Wizards.
Pass to Sarr. Middleton looking around. Shot to stop the run, and he buries his first look.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Pass to Poole. Jacks up a three. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
And Poole has that unlimited kind of range. I wonder who influenced that.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Thompson with it. Duran with a screen on Middleton. And here's Thompson for three. That shot is off.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Here's Coulibaly. No good. That would have tied it. The Pistons leading. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I spoke with the head coach of the Pistons. I talked with him about how he's approaching matching up with Jordan Poole tonight, and he said to make sure we don't lose him on defense, we have to talk and we have to know where he is. Expects his team to be very active and talkative here tonight. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Detroit making a change here. Beasley's checked in. And Washington making a change here. Here's Poole. In his last outing, 16 points for him. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's Middleton on the wing. Washington again can't hit.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Well, Brent, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23 straight. One bright spot, however, was Jalen Duran.
Well, the bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again. So let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Duran did have some moments. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20 years of age. So sky is still the limit for this young, big, physical player.
The free throw drops for Duran.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duran kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Jalen Duran has a nice game. He plays a lot in the box where he's going to rebound. He's going to be an interior scorer, and his instincts are there as well.
Here's Carrington. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. And that one's good. Poole.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And here's Cunningham outside. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Pass to Coulibaly. Middleton outside. Fires for 3. The rebound by Detroit. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards. Came out with a victory.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Now here's Coulibaly, defended by Hardaway, and it's in there. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. For the Pistons, Stewart, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Thompson comes in for Hardaway, and it's Dennis Schroeder in for Cade Cunningham. Off the inbound. And it's Poole with a rebound. Washington trailing. Kispert on the wing. Pass to Carrington. George outside. Poole up top. Covered by Schroeder. Clock at 6. Shoots from 12. Poole shot is off.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Beasley outside. Pass to Duran. Kispert comes with a double. And here's Schroeder outside. Offensive rebound. To stop the drought. Knocks it down from distance.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Poole outside. Six on the shot clock. Thompson with some nice D.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pistons ahead, up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Here's Carrington. Still no points. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Holland in at the 4. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now here's Schroeder. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Here's Holland, defended by Kispert. Beasley misses. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. It's a 5-point game. Here's Carrington. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Thompson.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Washington shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
Smart passes to Kispert. Back to Smart. The 3. The rebound by Stewart.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Holland. Outside Schroeder. Here's Beasley. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. And now an 8-point Detroit lead.
Nice decision-making by Schroeder there with a terrific assist.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Kispert outside. Smart against Schroeder. A peek now at our rookie leaderboard to see who led the way in steals this past month. You look at Thompson. Better be careful around him when you have the ball. The league leader in steals.
And simply put, over the last month, he's been fantastic. Active hands leading to a lot of steals.
The first free throw is good. Fontecchio's checked in for the Pistons. And a change for the Wizards. Champagny, he's checked in for George. And so Smart nails them both. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Smart against Schroeder. Beasley outside. The three is up. And Holmes pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the inside. And Stewart over to help. Now here's Holmes. Guarded closely. The rebound by Detroit. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And it was really the defense that got them the win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Pass to Holland. Shot clock at 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Pistons, Harris is checked in for Fontecchio, and Cade Cunningham subbed in for Schroeder. Sarge checked in for Washington. Middleton comes in for Champagny. And that's good as he hits both shots. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Pistons making a switch here. Fontecchio's checked in. Middleton, right side. To the paint. Sarr misses.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
All right, Brent, what do you see in Isaiah Stewart's game?
Well, coming in, he's always been that junkyard dog mentality, right? Try to play physical, rebound, bump guys around. But there's a little bit more to Isaiah Stewart and the way that he can shoot the basketball, expanding his range and knocking down some three-pointers. So some flexibility and some creativity on the offensive end.
Detroit leading by 8. Harris passes to Cunningham. Back to Harris. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. For Washington, they've got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Simone Fontecchio, a name some may struggle with, but as well as he's played, get to know it. Actually, his teammates nicknamed him Tech. He said, when I first got to the NBA, they started calling me that, and I was like, guys, I don't like it. No one's ever called me that. But then it stuck to me. Now I like it. Brian?
Yeah, now you have to like it. All right, great story, Allie. Sarr misses. For Detroit, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. No good on that one. Brent, almost your ideal shooting guard. Malik Beasley doesn't try to do too much.
The biggest thing, BA, is the turnover percentage that he's led the league in. Malik Beasley just simply doesn't give up the ball. He makes good, steady decisions, shoots the ball at a high clip. So that kind of reliability, that's what he's paid for.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And some changes here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Fontecchio. And Hardaway is subbed in for Beasley. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of this game. Hardaway, the pass to Cunningham. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now. Wizards trail by 9. There's the triple. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Middleton's not a selfish player, always willing to share the wealth.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to George. His first shot attempt. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. Harris with it. Guarded now by George.
Good combination of size and speed of Tobias Harris. When he gets going, hard to stop.
Here's George. And Sarr with the basket. On the assist by George.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Outside Hardaway. Cunningham against Poole.
And this time Cunningham putting the defender in a no-win situation unless he's considered the winner.
Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
He hits the second from the line.
And Cunningham with that #1 selection, lots of expectations for him. So a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at. But he's got a great work ethic, and he's going to give you his best effort every night.
And so it's Detroit with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Detroit Pistons.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the O'Neal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn. Congrats, guys.
All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
You look at Detroit, they're playing up to expectations. Maybe they like to be doing more than that, but I think they're ready to make some noise in the playoffs. That's when you turn up.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And it's Poole with the ball for the Wizards. They trail by 9. On the court right now for the Wizards. Sarr out there with George. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
And Brent, two of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Sarr and Amin Thompson.
These guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Sarr came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he might have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball.
Coulibaly on the wing, defended by Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Poole for 3. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Harris finds Hardaway. Back to Harris. Now Duren. Cunningham passes to Duren. Cunningham on the wing. From downtown. Oh, the range of Cunningham.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Poole against Cunningham. With the teardrop. Poole's shot is off. Detroit leading by 14. Harris outside. Kicks it out to Cunningham. No good from outside. The Wizards have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Poole outside. Pass to Sarr. Outside Coulibaly. George for 3. Hits the three-pointer. George has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants to review the game plan. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Cade Cunningham.
And the last couple of months, the rebounding totals have taken a bit of a dive for him. Let's see if he can refocus and put more effort on the glass.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Poole, the pass to Middleton. Back to Poole. Shot on the wing. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Poole's gotten his third basket of the night. Cunningham against Poole. Here's the teardrop. Soft touch there as Cunningham floats it in.
And Cade doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
Pass to Sarr. Outside Koulibaly. George for three. That one is off.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Middleton against Thompson. Middleton, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Rebound by the Wizards.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Poole for three. Look at Poole showing the range.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Cunningham finds Duren. Outside Hardaway. Cunningham looking it over. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games. The Pistons second.
Well, lately their offense has been completely in sync. Guys are accepting their roles and playing unselfish basketball. That's helped them hit a high percentage of those opportunities.
So he gets them both.
Well, you combine the handles and the passing and the vision of Cade Cunningham at that size. It makes him such an intriguing player.
Pass to Carrington from the arc. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Duren. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Holland, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. Wizards trail by 15. Holmes, a screen on Beasley. Pass to Kispert. Poole outside. Puts up a 3. Rebound Detroit.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And Beasley gets it to go on the assist from Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist of the night. Washington has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Kispert outside. Pass to Carrington. They set a pick. for three. The rebound by Stewart. And Schroeder has got the ball here for Detroit. A 17-point lead, their biggest. And the dunk by Duren.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Pass to Smart. Shoots over Schroeder. And another miss by Washington.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Duren with a screen on Smart. Down low with 2 seconds left. And the dunk by Duren.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Simone Fontecchio out there with Holland. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Here's Holmes. No good there. Some solid defense from Stewart. The Pistons lead by 21. Pass to Schroeder. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Smart up top. 6 to shoot. Sweet little floater.
Perfect touch on the floater. Smart, he can be so crafty at times offensively.
Pass to Holland. It's Beasley on the wing. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Smart for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Pass to Beasley. Inside. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Kispert outside. Smart with the ball, covered by Schroeder from 9 feet out, and Smart with the bucket on the assist from Kispert. Smart's got 7 now in this quarter.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Watch the pick. Outside Schroeder. From outside, off the mark. Wizards trail by 20. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Puts one up from 19. And that one comes up a bit short.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Holland. Pass to Beasley. Outside Schroeder. Beasley with a screen on Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Shot's good by Schroeder.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Cade Cunningham.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul of the game. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Shoots. Poole shot is off. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr. And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jordan Poole. And you look around the league, Brent, are small market teams having a moment?
Well, B.A., these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick and a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. And these teams aren't going anywhere.
No good on the free throw. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Good on the second one. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Sarr. Shoots over Stewart. Washington again can't hit.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Here's Schroeder. Got it.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
George finds Poole. Here's Sarr. Outside Koulibaly. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Can't get it to drop.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Beasley for 3. It's rebounded by Washington.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pistons.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Graham?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Cade Cunningham.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
The fader. He's off on that one. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Stewart, a screen on George. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Sarr. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. It's rebounded by Indiana. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotaged them. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is. Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Halliburton hits them both. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem. Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
Here's Nembhard, defended by Prince. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. With some arc, he lays it in.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Outside, Antetokounmpo, back to Lillard. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Cranes the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Lillard against Halliburton. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Inside, shoots from 8, and Brook Lopez the bucket on the assist by Kuzma.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Turner. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Halliburton. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Giannis with it. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Cleveland.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Now, here is Halliburton. Following the miss by Giannis. Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Three-pointer. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Lopez outside. Prince outside from downtown. The Pacers pull it in. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Kuzma outside. Now Lillard. He's coming off a 22-point game against Cleveland.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's averaging almost 31 points a game right now, an extraordinary figure for any player to post. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Now Kuzma, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Kicks it out to Lillard. And the Bucks miss again.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Indiana moving the ball around. And a wide open look for Halliburton. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Bucks trail by 5. Giannis passes to Lillard. Giannis a screen on Halliburton. And it's Damian Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got 6.
Logo Lillard letting you have it from way downtown.
Siakam outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. 18 feet out, and he comes up with the deuce. Giannis has got his second basket of the game. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bucks. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. They've got Kevin Porter. Green is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Sims in at the center, locking down the middle. Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers, and they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set, it's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Porter, no luck.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Halliburton finds Bradley. Now McConnell, guarded by Porter. Halliburton outside. Just 5 on the clock. Hands it from downtown. Halliburton's got 12.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. The shot's good from Sims.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
To the inside, Bradley, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And you like when bigs get involved in the passing game. Exactly what Mathurin did there.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Toppin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Bradley no good on the free throw. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
So it's the Pacers now, following the miss by Giannis. Halliburton for 3. Doesn't go that time.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
From deep, Green, the rebound by Turner.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 12. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. Indiana again missing. Bucks trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team-first guy.
Pass to Nembhard. In the corner, Bradley with it. Outside Mathurin. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mathurin's got 5 now. Now Porter. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Indiana making some changes. Siakam is checked in for Tony Bradley. And it's Nesmith in for Benedict Mathurin. The Bucks also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter. That free throw missing.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
Now here's Turner. He had 15 points last outing. Nembhard with it. Working on Prince. Siakam's shot is off. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Kuzma. Lillard against Halliburton. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
Love the way Lillard can contort his body ever so slightly, able to protect the ball right there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
And let's take a quick look at the numbers for Tyrese Halliburton. Putting up about 18 points per, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds.
And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
The Pacers making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Green's checked in. Pass to Lopez. Fires from deep. Good. And a nice assist from Prince. Lopez has got 5 points so far.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Back to Nembhard. And a wide open look for Siakam. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Siakam's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, here's Lillard. 8 points for him. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Indiana's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Mathurin with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Neesmith, the pass to Turner. Outside Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Prince. And a wide-open look for Mathurin. And the Pacers another three.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Lillard looking around. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game from deep three-point territory. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pacers lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication picks up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Taking a look here at Indiana. They haven't quite looked like themselves lately. The question is, how do they get back to the top? How do they recapture that magic? I think it starts with raising the intensity level. Become more aggressive, night after night, fight after fight. Aggressive is right.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. You're toast with the butter and the jelly.
Avocado toast.
Ooh, I like that too, Jet.
Don't put your diet on me, Kenny.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Neesmith in at the 3. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Pacers leading by 5. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you. Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Prince, the pass to Kuzma. The shot's good on the assist by Prince.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Siakam, a screen on Lillard. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. A three-pointer, no good. Bucks trail by 4. Giannis left side. Lillard outside. And here is Lopez. Nesmith covering. Prince kicks to Giannis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Chalk up 2 there. Kuzma's got 5.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Pass to Nesmith. Siakam looking around. Kuzma pulls it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And it's Giannis missing.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration too.
Here's Nembhard, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. We look at the Bucks, advantage in 1 series. And checking out Indiana, just a couple spots back.
And seeing where Indiana is, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed. And that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
For 3, Siakam. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Giannis passes to Prince. Here's Lillard. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Green's checked in. Lillard against Halliburton. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And it's the Bucks ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
The first one falls.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
And both free throws good for Prince.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Mathurin. Indiana moving the ball around. Turner with the screen. Down low. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Bucks.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Lopez, a screen on Siakam. Giannis kicks to Lopez. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, this is a game that they are expected to win, but sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with a victory.
And the Bucks making a change here. Smith has checked in. And the Pacers with possession here. Toppin sets a screen for Siakam. Toppin finds McConnell. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Nembhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Milwaukee in the lead. Lillard the pass to Prince. Back to Lillard. Here he goes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Nice job attacking the hoop from Lillard that time, earning the whistle in the process.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
We really think of Damian Lillard as a scorer only, but this guy does a lot of good stuff out there. Assists, rebounds, really solid stats for him across the board.
Walker's checked in for the Pacers. Prince checked in for the Bucks. Porter comes in for Taurean Prince. Free throws good from Lillard.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Pass to Mathurin. Off target from outside. Here's Milwaukee now. This run now up to 13-2. Here's Porter to the middle. Green passes to Lillard. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
McConnell passes to Walker. Mathurin with the ball. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Trent. Crafty move. He takes it up and lays it in. Trent's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Siakam. Keeps it alive. Siakam on the foul. Siakam's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Milwaukee on top, leading by 6. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
These guys are going to struggle guard movement, but if we dribble, they got one situation to play. It's too easy. All right? Come on. Let's go.
So more ball movement, Greg. That's what they're looking for.
Absolutely. When you over-dribble, you really do bail the defense out. The more you move the ball, the more it tires out the defense.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Green, and it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Halliburton kicks to McConnell. outside Mathurin. There's the triple. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Trent. It's rebounded by Indiana. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Mathurin. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Trent outside. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Pacers trail by 6. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And some changes here for the Pacers. Walker comes in for Bryant. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The Bucks also with the sub. Prince is checked in for Trent. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Giannis outside. Back to Prince. Drills it from outside. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Toppin, no one around him. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Toppin with the steal. Here's Nembhard, defended by Prince. Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And it's Nesmith in for Benedict Mathurin. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Lopez, a screen on Halliburton. And it's Lillard missing.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make 3s, as we saw in the first half.
It's Nembhard on the wing, defended by Prince. From 12 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Milwaukee leading by 3. Right wing. Kuzma inside. Nesmith covering, and that one is good.
Kyle Kuzma, a man you can trust in the clutch. Big spots, big shots.
Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Over Giannis. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Takes more than this to stop Lopez. He can be so physical in the interior, pretty mobile too.
Pass to Siakam. Over Giannis. Indiana again missing. Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Prince kicks to Kuzma. The Bucks working the ball around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
He's a 3-level scorer, Damian Lillard. This time getting to work inside.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. Indiana, they're working against the clock right now. Halliburton finds Siakam. Pass to Nesmith. Misses the 3. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Turner against Lillard. Out to the right wing. Kuzma passes to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Nesmith. The Pacers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Pass to Halliburton. For 3. It's hauled in by Giannis.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Halliburton with the bucket.
Big time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Antetokounmpo against Siakam. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Dane, how much do you challenge yourself to provide that scoring to get this team over the hump?
I mean, coming into the game, I know I'm going to get a lot of attention. Teams trying to stop me, so I let it come to me. And, nobody has ever won a game in the first half. It gets done in the second half, so that's when I come on and try to get it done.
That is when the stars shine the brightest, and you were shining out there tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Coming right up, the Clippers. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
And now the Los Angeles starters. It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Leonard in at the 3. Now here's Dunn. Williams grabs the board. Pass to McCollum. Here's Misi. Williamson with it. And the layup falls.
Yeah, the idea of a guy the size of Zion pulling off a move like that is frightening.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Willie Green. He's focused on what they need to do to stop James Harden, saying they need to be aggressive defensively without putting him on the line. Once he starts racking up the freebies, the game slows down, he gets into a rhythm, and from there, it's a domino effect.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Shot's good by McCollum.
Well, that's the thing about McCollum. He can absorb the contact and still complete the play.
Well, one of the sharpest players off the floor, C.J. McCollum.
Well, Brian, he also did a great job as president of the Players Union, and he's great on his podcast, too.
I'm sure he'll be doing games with you suited up after his playing career.
Yeah, I just hope he's not taking my job.
Picked by Williamson. McCollum looks around. Clock at 6. Williamson passes to McCollum. Shoots over Harden. McCollum's shot is off.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Jones, the pass to Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Williamson, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Leonard outside. Zubac screen. Tries it from the top of the key, and down it goes. 2 points.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at the Clippers. They're clinging on to the final playoff spot in the conference, trying to improve their position if possible. And, of course, the Pelicans, they need to work much harder to climb out of the bottom of the conference.
Seeing where the Pelicans are, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
Yeah, I just don't know what has happened to them. You get the sense that their frustration is starting to reach a breaking point, too.
Williamson against Leonard. Williamson passes to Olynyk. Counted from distance. And that ties it up.
We've seen Olynyk do this for over a decade. Stretch the floor with his shooting.
Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Now here's McCollum. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. It's tipped, and he recovers it, and they're able to recover. New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And coming down the home stretch of the regular season, Grant. Have modern training methods help players get through it in one piece, you think?
Without a question, B.A. At the same time, it's a keeping up with the Joneses situation. If the guy you're guarding is in top form, that wears you down, too.
There's a screen from the high post. McCollum's shot is off.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Now here's Dunn. Still without a bucket. Zubac passes to Simmons. Over Olynyk. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Messi. Alvarado with it. There's McCollum with the 3. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Well, he's around a 40% career shooter from 3. McCollum adding another 3 to his prolific talent.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Some changes for Los Angeles. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Jones. And it's Coffey in for Dunn. Now here's Leonard. A 17-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Pelicans making a switch here. Bamba's checked in. .105 left in the first quarter of the game. High arcing shot. Coffey can't get it to go. The Pelicans lead by 3. Stolen. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Pass to Simmons. Now Eubanks. And here's Leonard. Here's Coffey. Shot clock at 6. Down low to win the drought. And Leonard with the layup. Leonard's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
20 seconds left in the opening quarter. To the inside. Knocks it loose. And it's the Clippers on the break. And the dunk by Leonard.
And you can't afford to lose sight of Leonard in these situations. He's just so dangerous and assertive in transition.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Boston. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Los Angeles Clippers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Zion Williamson out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then it's Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. And it's Boston in a 2-guard. That's the Pelicans 5.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Boston. And there's the screen. Launches a 3. Ben Simmons grabs the board. The Clippers shooting the rock well at 46%. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Zion Williamson is a 1 of 1. His teammate C.J. McCollum told him, your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You can be as good as you want to be. This game will go where you take it. Brian?
You know, Allie, at his best, he is unstoppable. And it's Alvarado missing. Los Angeles leading by 5. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
He can go through you.
Well, that contact does nothing to Zion. He's just way too strong.
Here's Batum. And they recover it. Simmons. Robinson-Earl with a rebound.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Pass to Brown. Here's Boston. No made baskets yet. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Williamson against Simmons. Outside Harden. Shoots over Brown. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Harden's gotten 4 this quarter.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac checked in for Eubanks, and it's done in for Simmons. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Messi. Williamson looking around. 6 to shoot. From 10 feet away. And no good, trying to use the glass.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Now here's Harden. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Pass to Messi. Williamson outside. Here's Boston. Shoots from 14. Coffey grabs the board. Now Los Angeles with it. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Dunn outside. Zubac with it. And he buries his first look.
They're really working the paint now.
Pelicans trail by 11. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Tried to get in there using his height. Murphy working through the defense.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Olynyk checked in for the Pelicans. C.J. McCollum comes in for Boston. Leonard outside. Leonard, so strong.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
The Pelicans have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. McCollum outside. To the middle. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the league's best since the All-Star break in steals. The Clippers third.
As the season goes on, their defenders have only gotten more confidence, eagerly attacking the ball handlers and being as disruptive as possible.
1:14 left in the first half. Leonard looking around. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
And he drops the first.
A member of the NBA 75 team. Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
And New Orleans making a change here. Boston's checked in. He's off on the second.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Out to McCollum. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Here's Boston. No points so far. Pass to McCollum. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta.
So comfortable off the feet. McCollum has made a lot of these over the years.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's McCollum. Give him 8. With 4 on the clock. And it's New Orleans with another.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's Los Angeles up 9. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just had to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Los Angeles Clippers.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
It's so cool in here.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
The Clippers lead by 9. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Kawhi is the 3 with Jones playing the 4. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubats in at the center spot.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Beyond the arc. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Pass to Leonard. Pulls up on the wing. Williams grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 8. And here's McCollum. Ooh, poked away. Zubats with the steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
Now McCollum. He's got 10. Williamson misses. Now here's Harden. Not a lot of room. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. From 12 feet, Zubats' shot is off. And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. It's a 10-point game. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Outside Olynyk, the 3. And again, New Orleans no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Shoots off the step back. The shot by Dunn, no good. New Orleans has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Williamson outside. Pass to Misi. Now here's McCollum. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Leonard gets the bucket.
Stone cold right there. Leonard, an exceptional ball handler on top of everything else.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Alvarado's checked in for New Orleans. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Batum's checked in. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Williamson. Here's Misi. To the paint. To stop the drought. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Williamson's got 6.
Well, Zion's so hard to deal with inside, and he'll make the right play almost every time.
Batum outside. Leonard outside. Pass to Zubats. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Harden. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
The shot by Misi, no good.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Done. The pass to Batum. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And it just seems like shelf life for head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Stan, even winning coaches aren't safe.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenge to coach with any real authority.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Clippers. Simmons comes in for James Harden. And the second free throw is good.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Batum does what is asked of him. He's the definition of a quality role player.
Here's Robinson Earl. Yet to see a basket. McCollum outside. Fires it. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. The Clippers lead by 9. Pass to Leonard. 1:21 left to play in the third. That's too easy for Leonard.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Kane. Batum with the defensive effort. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Leonard outside. And Leonard powers it down.
Yeah, taking the opportunity to get airborne. Kawhi doesn't hold back when he sees an opening.
Pass to Kane. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. For 3, McCollum on target from range. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, no question McCollum is in the zone right now. Just letting the offense flow through him.
Here's Leonard. Oh, wow! Kawhi with the circus shot.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
McCollum against Simmons. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break up 12. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Bruce Brown is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Then there's Jose Alvarado. And it's Boston in at the 2. That's the Pelicans 5. Now here's Batum. Pass to Coffey. Eubanks inside. Alvarado defending. And he makes it.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pelicans trail by 14. Alvarado, the pass to Robinson-Earl. Here's Boston. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Boston's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. They've led by as many as 14. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
New Orleans has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And Los Angeles making a change here. Dunn's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys, come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Thanks for that, Allie. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier. And when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force.
And he knocks down the first one. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Yeah, you have to really appreciate Williamson's fire and tenacity on the court. Players like him get everyone to increase their intensity.
Now here's Simmons. Robinson-Earl with a rebound. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Williamson outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Nick Batum.
Well, getting in Zion's way is really a recipe for contact. You know he won't hold back.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Williamson hits them both. Here's Harden. Driving in. Dunn outside. Off the mark there with a three.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Pass to Williamson. Williamson is doubled. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Messi. They set the pick. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
That free throw misses. And he sinks the second.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Harden from outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pelicans trail by 9. Williamson outside. Zubac with the steal. Harden with it. McCollum covering.
And remember, James Harden is usually a front runner in the league in assists. He has great vision.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Leonard. It's hauled in by New Orleans. McCollum with it. Zubac against Williamson. Ooh, Zion! Vicious!
Zion giving the people what they want and making it look easy.
The Clippers lead by 9. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. The Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And then Harden with the jam.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce, so it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. They trail by 11. Shot's good by McCollum.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
The Clippers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Harden, the pass to Jones. And here's Zubac. Dunn outside. Jones sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Dunn, no good. New Orleans now, time running out. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
1:04 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Harden misses. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's McCollum. Oh, he nails it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, those are some huge points from the vet, C.J. McCollum.
And so they foul intentionally. Here's Harden. Outside Jones. They double him with Olynyk. Pass to Zubac. And now we've got an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, these are the moments Zion lives for. He loves to perform when the lights are brightest.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. "26 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, McCollum has a way of causing trouble in there. Very crafty.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Pass to Harden. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And we present the player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.